we'll see Aaron Jones. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. First play, and Wilson wants to throw it. And his first look is incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of... there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Palardy now on to punt as he sends this one away. And take it right on the 30. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Green Bay's offense trots out, and just as it has been since week 1 of the 2008 season, Aaron Rodgers into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead, and the Jets are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Great stop by Devontae Wyatt, breaking through the line and stopping it cold. Now on 2nd and 13, Wilson. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Wilson. He's going to go up top for the end zone, and unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Well, they're sitting on an are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That was Carl Lawson in pursuit that time, and he gets the stop. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Rodgers now to throw. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. New York set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. From the 31, Wilson. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interception.
It's a Packers touchdown. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And the Jets set to take the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They go play action with Wilson. Now the pressure comes, and he goes. at the 9. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now the first running back drafted in April, this is Breece Hall. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. As they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Wilson. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Here's Michael Palardy now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. So here are the Packers now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 21. After the interception, here's Wilson. And that's complete. It's free. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Packers pick it up. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. They looked over at both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. Then he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Ball again on 2nd down. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Rodgers to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Rodgers now on 1st down. Tunyon's got it on the out route. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Here's Rodgers. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California. On second down, a run with Hall. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Packers are going to take possession of the football. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. From the shotgun to give to Jones. Down to the 25. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Rodgers. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now a play fake, Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Crosby with the extra point, and it is 28-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here we go.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now. Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a give to Jones running left. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over. They begin the drive with Coleman. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Straight ahead is Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. We'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Coleman. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. Well, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. 23 yards the pickup there. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they certainly are letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Check. Watch it.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Hall again on 2nd down. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to battle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp at all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And they will remain well behind.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That is caught by Amari Rodgers. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers, he finds Watson. It's caught. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On play action, it's Rodgers. This is caught, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On the draw, it's Hall. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7.
He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's got room.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Up the middle, Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
And they will take a knee here. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. And they take a knee. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. From the right hash, this from 33.